In S2C, we believe that our students can and want to learn. During our spelling sessions, we use cognitive lessons. So something like this. This one is on the enchanting world of the five senses. There's a varying amount of questions. We have green questions, which are spells and nouns. And then we have orange questions, which are semi-open questions. These types of questions have 2 or more possible answers. And then we have math questions. And then we also have open questions, which are pink, and they usually involve opinions, and they are open-ended for a reason because they can be interpreted in many different ways by our spellers. And then we have also the prior knowledge questions, which are the blue, right? Most of these prior knowledge questions aren't specific. They are not specifically discussed in the text, and most likely this type of prior knowledge is already something that the speller might have learned throughout their lifetime. Lessons are interesting, age-appropriate content that provide us opportunities to presume and construct competence. Lessons help us to teach and focus on building motor skills to point to letters. Cognitive lessons not only help us to practice those motor skills of pointing to those letters, but they also provide us the guidance of what types of questions we need to ask based on the student's current motor skills and stamina, all while engaging the brain. So, for example, when a student is on the 3 boards or they are transitioning from the 3 boards to the 26 board, then when they are transitioning from the 3 boards to the 26 board and still working on motor accuracy, I am only going to ask spells and known questions. Then once accuracy has been established and the student is on the 26th board, then I can begin to ask those questions like the semi-open questions that have 2 or 3 multiple answers, or I can ask questions like, can you describe a food you tasted recently that was a combination of flavors, right? That takes a lot of motor skills and a lot of accuracy and a lot of stamina to be able to answer that question. So this is why we have different types of questions structured for us within our lesson so that we can build those motor skills, engage the brain and the body, and continue to practice those motor skills to learn how to point to letters accurately.